I am Samson Dinagaran, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, VLB Chana Kemal College of Arts and Science. I have chosen the subject operating system. The topic is process management and process states. So a small recap, operating system. So as the name indicates, operating system, it is the one which operates a system. So it is a special type of system software which controls all the hardwares. For example, Unix, DOS, all these are examples of operating systems. If you can see, operating system being the centric and all the other hardware components are controlled by the operating system. When talking about the services of the operating system, it performs three major services. They're also called as managements: memory management, process management, and resource management. This process state, it falls under process management. Before discussing about the process states, let's see in brief about process. A process, it is any program which is under execution. It is called as a process. And there are certain functions of process management. So resources gets allocated to the process, and it can share the information, and the information which are shared could be kept protected, and synchronization of the resources between the processes. And process states, as we have 5 fingers, there are 5 major process states: created, ready, running, blocked, and terminated. The first one is a created state. So when a process is waiting for the allocation of any resource, okay, it is called as, it is said to be in the created state. And next is the ready state. When the process is waiting in a queue, that it is called as a ready list. That state is called as a ready state, which means it is waiting for a CPU or a resource. When the process is available with the resource, currently if the process is under execution, it is called as the running state. Then you have a situation called as a blocked state. Suppose if a process is under execution and in certain situation it needs a certain external event to be given, an output to be given through an external event, it is said to be in the blocked state. When it receives the desired information from the external event, the process resumes its execution. It's called as the blocked state. And once all the completion of the execution is over, the process comes out of the resource. Now it moves on to the terminated state. So initially a process, when it's created, it moves on to a ready state, and from the ready, when it is available with the resource, it is in the running state. So in certain situations, when the process does not complete its execution before the time slice is given, the process is preempted, the resource is preempted from the process, so it again comes to the ready list. Or else, in the second situation, if the process needs any sort of information from the external event, it moves on to the blocked state. When the particular event is given, it goes back to the ready state, and once again it re-enters the list and it is get allocated with the resource. And finally, when everything is over, the termination of the process takes place. For example, we can have many real-time examples. Relay running race. When a person who is going to run in the relay race, he enters the ground, he is in the created state. When he is on the mark, ready to run, waiting for the signal to be given by the physical director, now he is in the ready state. When he runs, he is in the running state. And next, when he passes on the pole to the next person, so the person who is waiting as second person to get the relay pole, he is the next input. Suppose if that person is not available, he may not continue running, so he is waiting for that. So when all the persons, they run and they touches the destination, it is said to be in the terminated state. So we have given few questions to be asked about the process. So it is an entity to implement a system. It is a process. So when you say any program under execution, it is a process. So we have a match the following exercise using which we can check our knowledge, and we can refer the textbooks of Silberschwarz and Deitel. And the assignment for this topic is services of under. Thank you.